He thought it would be simple, a hike, a breath of fresh air, a break from the noise of the city. But the jungle had other plans. The trees towered above, the sky disappeared, the trail twisted. Then it was gone, he was lost. His heart pounded, he spun around, branches looked the same, shadows looked the same, nothing familiar remained. He shouted, his voice echoed back, no reply, only silence and the whisper of leaves. He forced himself to breathe. In, out, stay calm, do not panic. He checked his backpack, half a bottle of water, one snack bar, a flashlight, a small knife. Not enough, not for long. He would need more. He would need everything to survive. He walked forward. The air was heavy, the heat pressed down, sweat trickles swarmed, roots caught his feet, branches tore his sleeve. The jungle pulled him deeper and deeper and deeper. Then, water, a sound, a stream rushing. He followed. His hope returned. He knelt, he drank. The water was cool. It soothed his throat, it cleared his mind, but he saw prints, large prints in the mud, animal prints, fresh. He froze. Predator, hunter, he did not know, but he felt watched, always watched. He gripped a stick, not much, but something, better than nothing, and he moved on. The sun slid lower, shadows grew long, the air cooled, darkness crept, night was coming. He searched quickly, branches, leaves, vines. He built shelter, a lean, simple, crude, a roof of leaves, a wall of sticks. He sat inside, pulled his pack close, clutched the stick, listened to the night, listened to the jungle, eyes glowed, far away, then closer. He held his breath. They blinked and vanished. His skin prickled, his heart hammered himself. Stay calm, stay alive. Hours dragged. The flashlight dimmed, its beam flickered, battery low. He cursed softly. The jungle screamed, owls hooted, insects hissed, leaves rustled. Something moved. He barely slept. Dreams turned to nightmares. Predators lurked in his mind. Shadows chased him. Fear consumed him, but dawn came. Light spilled through branches. Birds sang again. The jungle breathed. And so did he. Exhausted, hungry, thirsty, but alive. Still alive. He stood, stretched, picked up his pack, glanced at the shelter. It had saved him. But he could not stay. Not here. Not another night. He had to move. Had to find a way out. So he walked. One step, then another. Into the unknown. Deeper into the jungle. The second day began. He was weaker. His legs trembled. His lips were dry. Hunger gnawed at him. The stream was still there. He drank again. Cool water. A gift of life. But water alone was not enough. His stomach growled. He searched the ground. He searched the trees. No fruit, no berries. Just insects, small, crawling, disgusting, but edible. He picked one up, closed his eyes, swallowed fast. His face twisted, but he forced it down. He ate more, one by one. Tiny bites. A cruel meal. Yet it eased the pain. The sun climbed high, the air boiled, sweat burned his eyes, clothes clung to his skin, every step was heavy. He paused beneath a tree, rested in the shade, but he knew stillness was dangerous, weakness was death, so he moved on. Branches snapped, roots tripped him, the jungle pulled at him, dragged him deeper. Then, sound, a river, louder, stronger, flowing fast. He followed it. The trees parted, water surged below, a wide current, alive with fish. His heart leapt, food. Real food, if he could catch it, if he was quick. He searched the bank, found sharp stones, chipped at wood, made a spear, crude but sharp. He stepped into the water, cold rushed around him. He steadied himself, waited, then struck, missed, tried again and again. Finally, success. A fish writhed on the spear. He shouted with joy, held it high, a prize, a victory, a chance to live. He carried it ashore, gathered sticks, dry leaves, struck sparks, fire roared. The fish cooked, skin blistered. Flesh sizzled, the smell was rich, his mouth watered. He ate hungrily, warm meat, soft and filling. Strength returned, hope returned. But fire meant danger. Smoke rose, a signal in the air. Someone might see, something might come. He stayed alert, eyes on the dark, ears on the jungle. The fire cracked, shadows moved, the sun fell. Sky turned red, night crawled in. The jungle changed. Voices filled the dark. He built a stronger shelter, branches tied tight, leaves stacked thick, walls to hide. A roof to cover, the fire flickered, eyes glimmered again, watching, always watching. He felt their stare. He fed the flames, kept them high. The light pushed shadows, but fear lingered. Fear never left. Hours stretched. He could not sleep. Every sound stabbed, every silence screamed. The jungle pressed close. Then, howls. 1, 2, answered by more. Wolves, his grip tightened, the spear in hand, the fire his shield, his body shook, but he stood firm. The howls faded, the jungle hushed. Only crackling fire, only racing heartbeat. He breathed again, the night dragged, darkness heavy, but at last, dawn. Light returned. He was still alive. Exhausted, dirty, hungry, but alive, still alive. The struggle continued. The jungle was endless, but so was his will. He would not quit. He could not quit. He picked up his spear, shouldered his pack, faced the wild, faced the unknown. The fight was far from over. The third day began. His body ached, his muscles burned, but his spirit held. He was still alive. The jungle stretched forever. Green walls, endless shadows, every path the same, every sound a warning. He followed the river. It bent, it twisted, it roared, always leading deeper. The sky darkened, clouds gathered, the air shifted, a storm was coming. He felt it. The wind rose, leaves whipped, branches cracked, rain poured down, the jungle exploded. He ran, mud swallowed his feet. Water stung his eyes, the river swelled, it raged and boiled, a branch struck him, he fell, the current grabbed him, dragged him, pulled him under. He fought, kicked, clawed, gasped for air, the river screamed. Then shore, his hand caught a root, he clung tight, pulled himself free, collapsed on the bank. He lay there, soaked, shivering but breathing, alive again. The storm passed, the jungle steamed, the air was heavy, the ground soft, the silence returned. He stood, every muscle sore. Every step painful, but he moved, always moved. Then, hope, a sound. Not the river, not the wind, something else. Voices, faint, distant. Human voices. His heart leapt. He called out. His voice cracked, again louder. Help, here. Silence, then an answer. Yes, an answer. Voices grew closer, branches snapped, figures appeared. 2 men carrying packs, explorers. They saw him, their eyes widened. A stranger, lost, broken. He staggered forward, collapsed to his knees. Words tumbled out. I'm lost. Please. They lifted him, gave him water, food, a hand on his shoulder. You're safe now. Tears burned his eyes, relief flooded him. He was not alone, not anymore. He was saved. But he looked back at the jungle, at the shadows, at the endless green. It still watched. It was not done. Not for him. Not for anyone. The jungle kept its secrets. The jungle never let go. He closed his eyes, exhaled slowly. He had survived this time, but the unknown remained.